Hello, everyone, and welcome to the trading wrap up for the 13th of November 2020. Sorry for the weird lighting, but I'm recording this later than I would like. And here in Canada, the sun goes down right after the market closes, which is unfortunate this time of year. Again, if you guys are new here, this is where we take trade ideas and it's back testing and auto trading software. We back test a couple scenarios that we think are going to work well in this current environment, apply those to next week and just let them go and close them at the end of the week and start again. So again, we've been doing this all year and most of last year, so well over a year now. With good results, and that's what I'm starting with here. Here's just, again, a chart, whether you traded 100 shares, 2, 3, 4, or 5. It's kind of all right there. So lame week this week. You can see right up here that we have negative 8 cents per trade. Let me bring up my pen here. So we're just going to go through the market, and I'm going to show you what triggered, and due to popular demand, what also what didn't trigger, and what the difference is there as well. So let's first take a look at the SPY here. Let's get this out of the way. Let's take a look at the SPY. This is always where I like to start, just to see where kind of the winds are going. And we'll kind of scroll out here just a little bit. There we go. We talked about last week how, this thing was kind of resting at this area right here. And I talked about on a couple of my live streams that, all we were doing when we were making this pullback in this hammer candle, it just looked like we were retesting this area for a bounce off. And so far, that's what's happened. This opened right at the high of the day and then sold. So that point is always going to be very interesting for me, because it means that that opened and sold, and that's it. So if we take a look here, so let's go through what happened this week. That's kind of about it. That's the tail of the tape. We're still holding this support area. As long as we do, that's fine. And again, I'm going to be watching this area up here. So we only had one trigger. AMRC, it actually gapped through our trigger and it came back to trigger us the next day, and then just kind of chopped around. So that's why it was about a flat week this week. I just want to go through the rest. PLCE would have been fantastic, but it just gapped up on Monday and didn't come back to give us an entry, so that's fine. Canada Goose, again, just gapped up, and that was a short place, that's fine. Foot Locker, it didn't meet the criteria because it ended, it was like late day on Thursdays when it triggered. So I have the robot telling the system not to trade then. And again, links are in the description below if you want to try trade ideas for auto trading and back testing purposes. Again, the amount of work that you're seeing me do is the amount of work that I do on this thing all week. And then that's this particular strategy, and then I'm done. DQ. So DQ here in Energy Corporation, we're looking at this wedge pattern that's going on here with a big push up and then two inside days. So we have kind of a wedge and a wedge. I think maybe if we break that wedge, we get up and take a run at highs there. So I'm watching that one. JKS, same kind of thing, big strong push up, and then we have this wedge that's happening here, this consolidation action. So looking for a continuation there. TENB. Basically, you could call this a rounded top, or you could probably even say that this is inverse head and shoulders, whatever have you. It just looks like it's topping out here. This gap price is where I'm interested in, and it's under that. Also, if we just take a look here at this anchored VWAP, which again is a tool by Brian Shannon. If you're not following Brian Shannon, what are you doing? Definitely go check him out. He's a trading mentor of mine. Acted as support here, crashed right through it this time. So I think this may be a resistance area to push us lower. And last but not least, PEG. Same type of thing, but a potential double top happening right here. You'll also see, and again, this is something I'm paying more and more attention to, but I don't use it exclusively yet, is this RSI divergence where, the price is moving up and, made a new high here, but this made a new low. Some people say, and I'm still running the math myself, that this signals that the momentum may have switched to the downside. Something I'm starting to add to my repertoire slowly until I get more of kind of an idea that it works. But that is it for this week. Nice short video for this one, and I'll see you guys next one.